It becomes clear to everyone who observes closely how even the smallest gestures reveal the true nature of Jungkook's feelings for Taehyung. The moment Taehyung addresses the fans to say "Saranghamnida," Jungkook's reaction is immediate, revealing a deep admiration he makes no attempt to hide. His gaze fixes entirely on Taehyung with an intensity that demonstrates how deeply in love he is, allowing us to witness a connection that transcends words and manifests naturally before everyone. This close encounter that follows is a clear sign of the trust and affection that exists between them. We see Jungkook approaching Taehyung with a tranquility that only those who truly love each other possess, creating a tender moment that feels authentic in every second. The way Jungkook seeks physical contact and stays close to him reveals the security they feel together, confirming that their relationship is built on constant support and a bond visible to anyone who takes the time to observe. To conclude this moment, Jungkook's gesture of placing his hand on Taehyung's shoulder is the ultimate proof of their shared affection. Every glance and every movement they exchange is filled with a love that shines through on screen, showing how they care for and value each other at all times. Taehyung appears in stunning visual quality, allowing us to clearly observe his presence and unique style on stage. Watching him confidently remove his leather glove while adjusting his hair is immediately striking, as he looks effortlessly attractive. It's a serious and powerful image of Kim Taehyung that demonstrates his maturity, directly capturing everyone's attention and leaving a lasting impression with his undeniable elegance. What makes this moment even more special is that it all unfolds while we hear Jungkook singing "Somebody Like You." The combination of Taehyung's visual presence with Jungkook's talent creates an atmosphere of intense emotion that resonates deeply with those who love seeing them collaborate in any way. It's a fact that their talents unite to create something much greater, where the visual power of one blends with the vocal warmth of the other, resulting in a complete and deeply moving experience for their fans. Ultimately, this video shows us why their bond is so important and why watching them together generates so much interest. Jungkook's voice accompanying Taehyung's movements is a sign of how well they complement each other in their work and daily lives, demonstrating a synchronicity that is real and effective. During the second day of soundcheck, a consistent pattern emerged that defines Taehyung and Jungkook's onstage dynamic. While the crew fine-tuned the technical details and sound, they remained together at all times, occupying the same space. A close observation of their movements revealed that Taehyung and Jungkook operate with a dynamic of absolute synchronization, a trait only seen in pairs with a complete understanding. Many attendees noticed that there wasn't a single moment of unnecessary separation, where one was, the other appeared almost immediately. This shared approach to rehearsal confirms that being apart is not an option for them. The way they coordinate their time on stage demonstrates that their connection is the driving force behind their professional performance. This behavior on day 2 is direct proof that their bond is their absolute priority. It's not a matter of chance, but rather a consistent decision to stay together while rehearsing their poses and songs. Analyzing these facts, it is understood that for them the presence of the other is fundamental for the development of any activity. One event that immediately captured everyone's attention was Taehyung's maneuver of leaping over the barricades with superior skill. This feat is the visible result of the training he received during his time in the military, demonstrating a strength and coordination that few achieve. By performing this high and difficult jump, Taehyung made it clear that he possesses complete control over his physical capabilities, acting with a confidence that surprised the audience. This highlights his evolution and the physical maturity he has recently developed. The situation became even more intense when his bodyguards had to run after him immediately after the jump. This reaction from the security team was a striking moment that showcased the speed with which they must act to keep up with his energy. Although the height of the jump initially raised concerns about his safety, Taehyung landed perfectly, confirming that he knew exactly what he was doing. His ability to execute these actions without hesitation demonstrates that he is at his peak and enjoys pushing physical limits on stage. The fact that everything went well after such a risky move reaffirms his confidence in himself and his preparation. It's a demonstration of power and skill that keeps the entire audience on the edge of their seats, hanging on his every move. What became clear to everyone at that moment is a fact that reveals the priority Taehyung and Jungkook give to each other. Watching the recording, it's noticeable how Jungkook stops completely so that Taehyung can catch up and walk together. This act exposes a reality that many people immediately recognized. Their gazes are filled with a deep affection that leaves no doubt about what they feel. Walking side by side, smiling so broadly, they demonstrate that their happiness depends directly on the physical closeness they always seek to maintain. This event shows that, despite the passage of years, their connection remains just as intense and hasn't changed at all. Many people observe that Taehyung and Jungkook can't hide the feeling that binds them, as their joy in being together is evident to anyone who pays attention to the details. It's a clear situation where their gestures speak for themselves, confirming that the bond they share is real and remains strong. This path they walked, smiling, is proof that their relationship is a constant in their lives, showing themselves as they truly are, regardless of who is watching. While some people may not be ready to accept the reality of their relationship, the facts show two people who understand and love each other with a strength that has grown stronger over time. The fact that they walk together like this is a direct message about their bond. There is no way to deny what their eyes and smiles express, making it clear that their connection is genuine and that they both choose to be together in every important moment. There's a reality that becomes evident every time Taehyung and Jungkook share the stage. They're both experts at showing their affection through direct actions. During this moment, Jungkook's smile became bright and wide as he listened to Taehyung speak, his attention completely focused on him. This behavior reveals how much he cares about what Taehyung has to say, demonstrating a constant admiration in their relationship. Ultimately, Jungkook shouting V while staring intently and still smiling is a clear sign of how obvious his feelings are. This interaction shows that when they're together in front of an audience, they focus so much on each other that they seem to forget everything else happening around them. Many people have noticed that in those moments, only the two of them exist, creating an atmosphere where their genuine love takes center stage. It's a recurring behavior that confirms their personal connection is their priority above all else. Taehyung and Jungkook manage to make their surroundings disappear, letting their affectionate gestures and glances tell the true story of what's happening between them. The fact that Jungkook appears so proud and happy by Taehyung's side is direct proof of his infatuation. They've created a space where they can be themselves, demonstrating that their bond is solid and that they don't need complicated words for the world to understand what they feel. It's a reality that's confirmed in every performance, making it clear that their connection is real, strong, and completely authentic. What's evident in these images is a direct sign of the happiness Taehyung and Jungkook experience when they're together. Although the footage isn't of the highest technical quality, the moments are so clear that many people can immediately perceive the intensity of their bond. The exact moment Taehyung tenderly reaches for Jungkook's arm, then wraps it in a firm embrace, pulling him closer. This act of closing any physical distance reveals that closeness is a natural need for them, especially when they share the place they love most, the stage. Many have interpreted this moment as representing the joy of being by the side of the person they love most, sharing a moment of professional success in perfect harmony. The fact that Taehyung takes the initiative to hug Jungkook and keep him close demonstrates a security and affection that only exist in a well-established relationship. It's a scene where their body language speaks of an undeniable connection, confirming that their bond is the driving force behind their happiness in every performance. This moment means everything to those who closely follow their story, as it's a demonstration of pure and direct love. Many people feel fortunate to witness this level of trust, or a simple gesture like touching an arm or a glance becomes a clear sign of their mutual commitment. One event that has garnered significant attention is Jungkook's decision to publicly support Taehyung's work through his platforms. By liking and sharing the video from the Fast Paper page, Jungkook clearly demonstrated his awareness of Taehyung's projects, even those unrelated to music. Many have interpreted this gesture as a sign of pride and admiration for Taehyung's individual achievements, proving their bond includes unwavering professional support. It's a direct action that confirms Jungkook's joy is also his own. However, this support has provoked negative reactions from those who disapprove of their close relationship, even upsetting others, such as the actress who worked with Taehyung on the Compose Coffee project. Reports indicate that after receiving inappropriate comments, the young woman unfollowed Jungkook and is now attempting to dictate what he shares. It's important to note that Jungkook has every right to interact with whatever content he prefers, and no one has the authority to demand that he hide his support for Taehyung. These criticisms don't change the fact that he freely chooses to show his affection and admiration through his online presence. Ultimately, what this incident reveals is that Jungkook isn't afraid to demonstrate his relationship through these small but significant gestures. The fact that he ignores external pressures and continues to share Taehyung's work is a sign of the strength and maturity of their bond. Many people understand that these interactions aren't accidental, but rather conscious decisions from a man who loves and respects his partner's career. Jungkook demonstrates through his actions that his priority is being there for Taehyung, reaffirming that their relationship is solid and that he won't allow outside opinions to dictate how he should behave. The moment Taehyung looks to Jungkook to ask about the spicy wings is clear proof of their bond. Taehyung didn't taste the food until Jungkook confirmed that the flavor was fine and that he could eat it without any problems. Many people noticed that this is a sign of supreme trust, where one looks out for the other's health and well-being. It's a fact that Jungkook knows Taehyung's limits perfectly and knows exactly how much spice his body can tolerate. This dynamic demonstrates that there is constant protection between them that guides all their actions when they are together. The way Taehyung waited for Jungkook's response before acting shows that their relationship is the foundation of his security. There is no one in this world who understands Taehyung's needs better than Jungkook, and that was demonstrated in this video. It's a reality that their love is built on very strong pillars such as loyalty, respect, and total trust. Every gesture they exchange on the show is evidence that they know each other on a very deep and genuine level. Many people are happy to see how they care for each other, confirming that their bond is the most important thing to both of them. Throughout the entire show, Taehyung and Jungkook stayed close to one another, demonstrating that they enjoy their physical proximity. Even in the moments before and after filming, it was noticeable that they always sought to be together in the same space. There were moments when they seemed to be holding hands, revealing their natural need for affection. Many people identified this magnetism as a sign that they are a couple who prefer never to be apart. Their assertive behavior makes it clear that, no matter where they are, their absolute priority is to stay together and support each other. Although the show was very entertaining, there was a real concern for Taehyung because he doesn't tolerate spicy food well. The fact that Jungkook wasn't sitting right next to him made the situation seem more difficult to manage. However, Taehyung managed to do a great job because he followed the advice Jungkook had given him earlier about the wings. He didn't try all the risky food and preferred to focus on enjoying the show while staying safe from the spiciness. This coordination between the two allowed Taehyung to finish the recording successfully and without any awkward moments. It's important to clarify that the theories about Taehyung's supposed anger in the event photos are completely false and have already been debunked. The pictures where he looks serious were taken right after he finished the spicy wing eating challenge. Many people should understand that his expression was simply a physical reaction to the heat of the food and not a personal issue. The show went off without a hitch, and Taehyung was happy to share such an intense experience with Jungkook. There was no conflict between them, only constant collaboration to overcome the challenge the show presented. Finally, it's crucial to be very careful with information published on accounts claiming to have insider data. Many people invent rumors and jump to conclusions without any real evidence or verifiable facts about their lives. The only truth about their relationship comes from Taehyung and Jungkook themselves, who demonstrate their love with every action. We should avoid believing unfounded stories and focus solely on what they choose to show us directly. Their bond is real and grows stronger every day, so we must respect the love story they both share.